everybody, thanks for joining me again. I'm on Dartmoor again today and just taking a walk to Sharp Tor, just coming up to sunrise. As you can see, just left the road. Another place I haven't been before. It's a frosty morning. A couple of days ago we had just a dusting of snow on Dartmoor. But as you can see, the sun's just about to come up, and who knows, I might get some epic views. Let's see what I find. As you can see, it was a lovely sunny morning with a lovely clear blue sky, but that really doesn't help the photography much. However, the contrast lent itself to this black and white image, which I hope you like. I've tried to use the rocks in the foreground to lead you up to the obvious hawthorn bush. And then this is the image in colour. You can see the moon in the background. Would have liked to have got that much bigger, but would have needed to have a longer telephoto lens and be further away. And then I just toned the saturation down in this next image, which I preferred. Yeah, anyway, leave me a comment. Let me know which you prefer, whether you like the black and white one, the colour one, or this toned down image. And then I moved on. Well, I've just been wandering around Sharp Tor, taking some pictures of the famous lone hawthorn bush on the top. The sun's well and truly up, as you can see. It's still a little chilly, hence the winter jacket. You can just make out Princetown in the background over there. And yeah, I'll keep wandering around, see what I find for a few minutes. Might check the map and have a look down at the River Dart, which is down there. Yeah, let's see what I find. Well, I was just standing having a cup of coffee, and then I saw this scene behind me. The lights shining on the moor over there and on that small tor, giving some lovely colours. So I got the telephoto lens out and sort of cropped in a bit closer on it, and we'll see what I get. We'll see. So I'm at f11, 1/80th of a second. ISO 100, I've got 2-second timer on. And I'm focused in on the Tor in the distance there. We'll see what we get. Well, as you can see the layers in the different moorland colours there. I really do like the autumn and winter colours opposed to the summer colours in Dartmoor. So I took several shots, and the first one was a 4x5, and then this is a 1x2 crop. I found another lovely image, this time of the River Dart as it winds down the valley, and you can see the mist rising up off the river as it winds between the hills and the trees. Now I'm shooting directly into the sun, so I'm going to have to shield the lens from a lens flare. Not sure how it's going to come out, but you can just see the mist swirling around down there. And as the sun comes up a bit higher, it's shining through some of the trees in the mid-ground. Just going to stand here for a bit and see how the scene develops. So I don't know if you can see this with me filming directly into the sun, but that's the shot looking down the valley. And it keeps changing. So let's give it a go. Well, I was really determined to capture this image, just standing there watching the mist moving around in the valley. It looked really nice, but I knew it was going to be a challenge. But it's always good to try something different. So these are the three images I ended up with. This one showing the river as it snakes between the hills, giving this lovely overlapped layered effect. As I was using the telephoto lens and zoomed in quite far, then the sharpness did suffer slightly. This one I've turned the clarity down a little bit just to give it that, mystical look. But as you can see, the sun's shining through the mist and giving it that really fiery look. And this one again, I've left the whole image as sharp as I could get it, and you can see the mist that looks just like smoke. Really pleased with the images, considering I'm shooting straight into the morning sun. Well, I still haven't gone very far. Still wandering around Sharp Tor. Must be on the
southeastern side of it, judging by the sun. I'm just walking around it, trying to see if I can find another telephoto shot across the moor and see if there's any more epic light. Quite a few small farms around here. And as you can see, quite a bit of gorse, which is always some of it is flowering. Seems to be all the time of the year. And I have to pick my way through here. Got to watch myself on these rocks with the frost on them, they're quite slippery. And we still see that tor over there and the river below. I might try and head down that way. Looks like I might have to go in that direction. We'll see. Let's keep heading around. Well, I'm on the way back to the car. I think I'm going to change the jacket and then head off across the hill over there and see what I find the other side. I could go down to the River Dart, or there's some old settlements marked on the map, so I'll go and have a look at those. Might be something worth filming. So, slight change of plan. There was just too many people in the car park when I got back going towards that settlement, so I decided to come the other way to this tor here. And I found this lone tree, so I thought I'd see if I could get a shot of that. And then I'll wander back to the car park and decide what to do from there.
Well, to get this image, I actually had to hold my camera at arm's length above my head just to stop the branches of the tree protruding above the horizon. But with a bit of pre-focusing and bodging, this is what I got. And then on the walk back to the car, I saw this lone tree and the three in the distance on the hillside. So if you're a lone tree photographer and you want a day out, go to Sharp Tor and you can probably spend the whole day just photographing trees.
Well, I'm just on my way back to the car now. I think I'll call it a day. It's got too sunny. Very difficult to take any decent photographs. I've got the telephoto lens on just in case I see some bird life, but again the light's very harsh for that, as you can see. What I have found though is these stone circles that I've come across. This one looks quite large, probably an enclosure for animals, I guess. There's a smaller one behind, could be a round hut of some description. Meant to be some stone rows here as well, so I might have a quick look around. Anyway, if you like this video, give me a like and hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. And I'll see you again next week. But for now, cheerio.